So, the ending is just as important. What's that all about? Well, basically that's what it is. I find when I'm doing workshops with children from 8 to 11 that they write the story, they put all their effort into getting the story up and running. They find the characters, exciting characters, they dig deeper and deeper into the personalities, they paint a fantastic background, and then the story flows along. It gets exciting, there are twists and turns in the plot, thrills and spills, excitement, the characters added in. But when it comes to the end of the story, it seems like all the energy has been expelled. The effort has been put into the major adventure itself, but when it comes to the end, it's like, okay, the story's done, let's just finish this off, and that's my story finished with. But it's not quite like that. If I'm an author, so I mean, I write short stories, I sent them off for competitions and things, and I obviously publish novels as well. And I would say one of the most important things is the ending of the story. I mean, I get all the ideas, I get my stories up and running, my chapters up and running, but I paint the picture to build the stories up, but the ending has got to be just as exciting as the beginning. There are all different endings, there are all different adventures I give in there, and you've got to tie up all the loose ends, but you can't just put a throwaway ending. If you intend someday to be a writer, to write short stories or to write books, then you need to put a really, really interesting ending, see where the characters go. Maybe you've got a sequel in mind or something like that, a second or third part of the story or series of books. But you've got to build up to the ending. It's got to have as much suspense and passion as the beginning of your story, because you've done this whole kind of like a movie then. Because Hollywood movies are amazing, and the endings have got to be like a gasp, or it's got to be exciting, or it's got to be, oh yeah, I understand where that's gone. Your stories are exactly the same. You've got to have all the elements in there, but then you might add a little twist to the end. Like I said, the characters may pair up, become an item in the romantic kind of version of it, or they may go on to another, I don't know, assignment, if it's an agent or that kind of thing, for the next case, if it's a detective. If it's a gang of children or teens that got special powers and stuff, they may go off in their different directions. But you've got to tie the story up in a neat bow, and like I said, it's got to be, you've got to be fulfilled when you finish the story. The author themselves have got to be fulfilled, so the reader definitely has. So I'm just saying to you that when you come to the end of the story, think about it. Think about where the characters are going, think where the story's going to end up, even think beyond that to the sequel or whatever, if you're going to put that there. But just make sure that it's a really fun, exciting ending, or if it's going to be a little bit sad, fair enough, but make sure the ending is well thought out, and that you don't just throw anything in there just to get this assignment out of the way. Make sure you do a really good ending. Well, thank you for following this video and all my other videos. Easy ways to start a story, describing all your 5 senses, and of course this one and the last one that I did recently as well. But yes, thank you very much for following these, teachers. If you would like to book me for a school to do a workshop presentation, at the end of this video will be my website called naparsons.com, where you can click on my contact page. If you'd all like, whoever's following this video, if you click on the subscribe button down below there, hit on the notification bell so you can see other stuff that I'm bringing out. Like and comment if you want. I need views, obviously, and I'm building up on them, and I need subscribers to build up my subscriber list to make it even more accessible to other viewers. So thanks very much. I'll see you soon.